Hello and welcome to another episode of my Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 Imperial campaign. And last session it went relatively well. We did a lot of screaming and panicking, but we came off best against two of the Tyrannid invasions. But there's still one more to go, and unfortunately my weakest fleet, as I see it, to face them, being the Space Marines, have to face another fleet. So that's going to be close, because we had a very close battle with them last time. And also I missed this. I wasn't paying enough attention, and I forgot that I was being invaded over here. So we actually lost the Cantrail system to a single pesky little Chaos fleet. So first order of the day is to recapture that. So we're going to go straight into a battle. Deployment order shouldn't matter because I'm using everything all at once. Yep. But I want to wipe these guys out before they have chance to settle in and set up shop. Start building weapon support platforms or extra fleets. We've just got to get them knocked out. And then we will have, I think, that nasty Tyrannid invasion fleet to deal with the Space Marines. I think immediately after this, as soon as I end the turn, that's going to kick off. Not looking forward to that. It's going to be so tough. Right, I do have an escort in this fleet, so he will spend his time capping, and everyone else, I think I'm just going to go up this flank and then engage.
Setting course.
Stick him on lock on to start with, and this guy on silent
Going
running.
silent.
Do I have an auger probe? No, I don't. I do have some interceptors though.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Just one unit though. This fleet, I have 2 Avengers and 1 Exorcist, I think it's called. Yeah, 1 Grand Cruiser Exorcist. That has the ability to launch fighters and bombers. I'm going to move these guys cap here and then maybe cap there, and probably won't reach there. But I'll be encountering the enemy very shortly. And then this guy, he's going to cap this, and then he's going to go sneaky all the way over here. Hoping to avoid any enemy encounters by taking a wide route around this way.
Your orders?
We'll see how it goes. But that's the plan. And with these guys, my favourite thing to do with these Grand Cruisers is, of course, make full use of their ramming ability. Look at all these ramming spurs on the front. Pretty intimidating stuff, and they are massive ships as well. Not quite as big as battleships, but not far off. Okay, I was kind of hoping that my fighters would have intercepted these. Brilliant. That went well then. No, I guess my fighters went straight on by. Maybe I'll get one ship spotted. I did. Really what I was going for.
You have seized a strategic area.
What's this? Plasma storms. Oh joy. Okay. Well, plasma storms mean you want to avoid all gas clouds. So of course, I've started in the area of the map where there are gas clouds aplenty. So there's going to be plasma storms all over me before I know what's going on. 3, 2, 1. Here they come. Right, you get the little templates. Will show you where they're appearing. Oh, here we go. They're over there. So try and dodge as many of these as I can with this light cruiser, because he's just going to get blown up, isn't he? Oh man, come on. Screw it. I have to try to boost through. Oh, did I make it? He didn't. The other guy did, I think. Well, not ideal.
We serve.
This is seriously slowing my capping game down. I have a tough time getting past this stuff. Right, we're going to boost. So I'm going to go back to running silent afterwards anyhow. Just see if I can run the gauntlet while it's looking quiet.
Changing course.
Okay, looks like we're making it.
Cruising
Let him
speed
return
set.
to running silent, and it's time to flick over to this side of things. And
Changing course.
I don't want to get any broadsides in. Nah, do you know what? Brace for impact. We're just going to get stuck in with the ramming immediately.
Aye, Admiral. Enemy sighted.
Wow, not a very well executed ram there at all. Managing to almost completely whiff that guy.
Enemy sighted.
Never mind.
Course engaged.
Right, let's swing things around with that guy. Right, you fix her up
Emergency repairs.
and go for a ram over here. There we go, that's more like it.
Cruising speed set.
You line that one up.
Acknowledged.
You line that one up. Oh, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get rammed, that's what.
Cruising speed set. Course engaged. All ahead full.
Let's go pursue this guy. Get another ram in over here as well. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You got it. You got it. Yes. There we go. He's had enough of it already.
Aye, Admiral.
Oh crap! Looks like I've whiffed that. My attention was elsewhere. Let's send some bombers after one of these escorts. Kind of annoying me.
Ship ready. Underway.
Let's line up a good ram over here.
Ship ready.
Here he comes.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
Rammed him right in the backside.
Cruising speed set.
He's trying to disengage
Aye,
now.
Admiral.
Let's fix this up.
Heading
So
acknowledged.
Grand Cruiser's getting quite messed up over here.
We serve. Heading acknowledged.
We'll go for another ram.
We serve.
If we can get a double ramming in.
Engaging engines.
Oh, brutal.
Changing course.
Oh man, poor guy. Oh crap.
All
Oh
ahead,
crap.
full.
Storms, storms, storms. Get out of the gas cloud. It's doing so
Setting
much
course.
damage to me. Okay, he made it out.
You have seized a strategic area.
I think I've just got this escort left to wipe out
Coordinates
now.
acknowledged. Aye, Admiral.
It took a lot of damage.
Engaging engines.
That's the trouble with this ramming strategy. Not so good for your own health, but boy is it fun.
Cruising speed set.
There we go, mission complete. I did enjoy that that double strike on that last Chaos Cruiser. Hitting him from two directions at once. And it definitely seemed to do a lot of damage to him. I think it ended up hurting one of my ships quite badly as well, but never mind. It's a risky strategy. Okay, so it's going to take us a while before we can build this system back up. Obviously, got to wait 2 turns before I can even buy the first upgrade, and then another 4 after that. It's a shame because you do get some nice effects out of it. But it is what it is. I'll have to wait. Right, so I think the next thing that's going to kick off is this over here. Yeah, let's do a quick save. Make sure we don't lose any progress in case of a crash. Having done one fight already. So yeah, this is probably going to take like all of my ships to try to defend this. I'm going to get through a lot of ships here. I might even lose some whole fleets. Especially in light of the fact that these guys are somewhat lacking in crew. And the Tyranids are really good at stripping your crew. So I'm already at a disadvantage here with the Salamander's fleet. But we'll give it our best. I mean, I could try to delay it one more turn, get a few more crew back, maybe get up to green. I'm getting +7 a turn. But I also have other priorities. I mean, this is 2 turns away. I need to be able to send something over to deal with that at some point. Down here, there's another invasion going on, I think. Only a small one. Yeah, Tyranids 2 turns away. I've got my Adeptus Mechanicus ships heading that way, though. They'll be able to cope with that. I do have the battle plans for this, so I think I will delay it by 1 more turn. Just so I can strengthen up this fleet as much as possible, really. Is there anything else going on? That is the question. There's an invasion happening here. How far away is that, and where is it? Where are you? Ah, haha. Right, okay, that's 3 turns away. Oh, that's ages. I might even have time to go hit Resnor with Spire, which is one of my secondary missions, which will reset this counter, which I could really do with doing, actually. Yeah, so we'll end turn that. And then that's what I'm going to do next. Oh, really? Only just took that system back from Chaos, and already there's a big-ass... what's the word? Tyranid, that's it. Tyranid fleet on its way. Yeah, that's going to cause me headaches. And everyone's attacking Resna. Okay, so the Necrons are probably going to get wiped out here. Yeah, the Eldar have taken over. Well, that's good, because that's destroyed minefields for me, so I can actually move 3 fleets into that location. Should I choose to. I think I do actually want to do that as well. Oh, yeah, crap. Oh, I forgot all about that. The Tyranids took a system. I'm worried about them eating planets, aren't I? Or at least eating everything that's on the planets. Oh, and there's another invasion happening here now. Brilliant. Oh, no, I was already aware of that one. That's fine. Right. Okay, then. These are looking very healthy and filled with Grand Cruisers. Right, so the Drakari took this system. There's a Chaos Invasion coming, but it's only a small one. Worried about what's happening here. Are they eating everything? Doesn't really look like a particularly great sector, does it? Oh man, really? The Tyranid threat level is 10 because they're holding that? Wow, that's pretty scary. They're going to be pouring in. Well, at least they're pouring in and attacking other factions aside from me, as I have no stake in this system yet. But I'm about to have, because I want to hit Resnor, achieve that mission objective, and hopefully make some progress. Oh, here we go.
Chinchar is the mineral heart of the Segmentum Obscurus, feeding the manufactorums of Agrippina and a dozen other sectors. There are few truly colonized planets in this sector, as worlds rich in mineral resource tend towards the inhospitable. The citizens of Chinchar are likely to be slaves or penal workers, living out miserable lives in arid mines or aboard freighters. But for some renegades, there are other options. Resnor, the last resting place of vessels whose fury once shuddered the stars. A world rich in resource for those in need, and fraught with peril besides, for it is not only sunlight that caresses the planet's surface, but the toxic emissions from 1,000 reactors still trapped in decaying orbit.
I am receiving reports from the Resnor explorator teams.
And?
They report a Necron presence at Resnor. All data point to a newly awakened tomb world.
As if we didn't have enough to worry about. I hate those metal devils.
It seems we have a new foe to consider. But we shall prevail, if it is the Emperor's will.
Okay, so We get 500 renown for that, almost taking us up to rank 9.
Hi, Admiral. I am receiving a transmission from an unknown source. It is attempting to bypass our protocols.
That's impossible.
Apparently not. Very well. Put it through.
Do I have the pleasure of addressing Lord High Admiral Spire?
I suspect you already know the answer. Just as I assume you're Inquisitor Darkhammer's informant.
Yes. You aspire. That mixture of disapproval and suppressed subservience could belong to no one else.
What do you want?
Only to help. I see you've uncovered the Neferu dynasty. Such devious fellows. They're up to no good.
Such as?
I don't yet know. But if you the sense your reputation suggests you raise Reznor to rubble and allow nothing to escape, we'll speak again, I'm sure.
Well, that was unusual. Can we trust him?
I doubt that very much. But there's trouble brewing at Reznor. I can feel it.
Okay, yeah, I don't trust him one bit. But apparently, he's given us a warning that we need to deal with those guys. More other Necrons, basically. I assume there's some Necron faction that he doesn't like. And he wants us to deal with for him. Anyway, before we do that, though, I mean, I'm going to let the threat raise up a little bit before I do another mission. Ideally, I would love to be able to take this whole sector just to get it out of the way before having to do this operation to clear the threat, but that might be a bit of a tall order for just one armada to complete, but we'll see. Either way, I've got to do this battle first, so let's fight some Drukhari. Could be interesting. These ships are pretty slow. So I could struggle to catch the sneaky Drukhari fast ships, but we'll give it a shot with these. What have I got? I've got 5 Grand Cruisers and a sword for doing some capping. Seems pretty reasonable. Those Grand Cruisers, the Avenger ones, are very cheap considering their size. But they don't have anything particularly special about them. They've just got 8 macro batteries each, or is it light macro batteries? And can only fire broadsides, so there's nothing front facing. But I tend to use them just for ramming, really. So I like that they're cheap, because if one does get lost, they're easy to replace in terms of cost. But they do take a lot of construction points. I think it's 5. So you can only build them where there's a big shipyard. Okay, it doesn't look like there's any capture points in this mission. So unfortunately this escort is going to be a little bit surplus to requirements. I can still use him for a scan though. Use the scanner ability. And mark the enemy ships for a brief period.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Which that does come in handy against the Drukhari, because they have shadow fields, don't they? Which can be annoying. Right, I've got a couple of auger probes.
We wait your command.
Lock on to start with, and also Drukhari are fairly short-range ships. I'm not actually too worried about being spotted all that far away. I have a very unsubtle strategy. I just want to advance on them as quickly as I can.
Cruising speed set. Enemy sighted!
Okay, here we go.
Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted! Ship ready! Underway! Enemy sighted! Course engaged! Engaging engines! Brace for impact! We wait your command! Brace for impact! Maximum burn! Coordinates acknowledged! Aye, Admiral.
Line them up, and away we go. Oh, just ran out of boost just before I hit that guy. A little bit annoying.
Begin repairs now!
Mind.
Impossible, Admiral.
Oh, we can do normal boarding actions. Well, they're better. I'm fine with that.
Your orders? We serve.
Again, absolutely
Heading
wrecked here.
acknowledged. Our borders
And
have
bring
caused
my
internal
broadsides
damage.
into play.
We wait your command. Reporting successful boarding action. Changing course.
Some kind of reinforcements arriving. Let's chuck a disruption bomb over here.
Your orders? Ship ready.
Removes the shadow fields. I can see you now.
Aye, Admiral.
What are you gonna do?
We wait your command.
And just in case, we'll also mark them with the
Cruising speed set.
escort.
Setting course. Enemy sighted.
Solar flares incoming.
Underway.
Well, we're not going to be able to get anywhere safe to weather this storm, so I'm just aiming to shoot the crap out of the remaining Dark Eldar and finish this before I have to worry about...
Ship ready.
Oh no. Oh no.
Maximum burn.
Looks like he's escaped my view for now.
Changing course.
Try to find him with the escort. Oh, the escort's on fire in so many ways.
Your orders?
All kinds of fire.
Setting course.
Well, I think the solar effect, the solar flare finished off the last of the Drakari for me. Didn't even have to find them after that. They just flew through the flames and died. I'll take it. But we absolutely obliterated the rest of the fleet. It wasn't a tough fleet, and it was weakened after fighting the Necrons. There weren't too many of them left. So that was a very easy mission. Unusual encounter. What's that for? Evolve a Grand Cruiser to the maximum level. Okay. Cool. We've got some nice level ups going on. We are now renowned rank 9. Fantastic. I'm allowed an extra fleet. Oh, we can build battleships now as well. Not that I really feel the need to with all these Grand Cruisers I've got right now. But we can build a Space Marine fleet. Space Marine fleets are, at the moment, what I see as my weakest. But I'll take any extra fleet I can get, to be honest, right now. And I think, if I remember rightly, we've got this system here of Medusa. This is where the Iron Hands, the Iron Hands homeworld is. So I think it makes sense to me to build an Iron Hands fleet, possibly in this system as well. just because it would fit the lore of the story, wouldn't it? Having freed that sector. So that is what I'll do. Not right now. I need to get something into that sector. These were going down here, if I remember rightly. Yeah, because I've got... Oh, they're only one turn away. I think I can make it. Can I make it? I'm sending 2 fleets. I know 1 fleet would probably do the job. But I'm sending 2 because Tyranids are nasty. And my Adeptus Mechanicus are not particularly good at dealing with stuff that gets in close and personal. I'm sending 2 fleets just to be safe. Bellus Corona. Perhaps I could recruit a Space Marine fleet here. So that's the Iron Hands. What have we got? A light cruiser, plasma bomb, auger disruptor, Colexus assassin, company banner. Yeah, all right. We'll recruit him. We're obviously we'll change the ship that he's got immediately. But we now have an Iron Hands fleet. Oh yeah, we could build a battle barge. We could build a battle barge. Should I build a battle barge? And if I do I go for the cheaper one, or do I just go full crazy and buy the expensive one with all the lancers? This one has bombardment cannons though, and they're awesome. The trouble is with the battle barge, you've still got to get close enough to bring those bombardment cannons into play. Do you know what? Screw it. We're buying it. We've done it. We have bought ourselves a battle barge Mark II. Right, how many points is that? 184. I could sack that off. I can't obviously buy a cruiser this turn, but next turn I could buy a cruiser for this fleet, which I will do, I think. So we'll hang around here for a little bit. Oh no, sorry, yeah, it'll take me longer than 1 turn to build up that many points. Maybe if I go to the next system, what are the construction points? Yeah, oh no, this is a bad system for construction, isn't it? Probably have to wait until I arrive here. But this system is more than adequate for my needs for completing the Iron Hands fleet, and it's where they live, so it makes sense to send them there. So that's what I'll do. Here we go. Also, I want to remember to promote this thing to the flagship, because it really makes far more sense to have the big ship as your flagship rather than the tiny little light cruiser, doesn't it? But check this bad boy out. That is absolutely massive. Hangar bays at the front, loads of guns. Shame the Iron Hands colour scheme is not particularly interesting. Looks like you just basically unpacked the metal model from the box and put the tiniest amount of colour to it and just said, there you go, that's done. But that just happens to be the colours of this chapter. They are called Iron Hands for a reason, you know. Right, so this is our brand new shiny Space Marine fleet. Gonna have to sit there, aren't I? Because I can't move past this. Trying to think. Should I pull out one of these fleets in favour of giving these guys a go with my massive battle barge? Is that actually going to help me against Tyranids though? I don't know. A massive battle barge is pretty good, generally speaking. Ah, awesome. Looks like well, they're not fully recovered, but they're well on the way to recovery. Salamanders. The rest of the fleets were already maxed out. But yeah, we are just going to face the music and fight that battle at the end of this turn. I've been putting it off for too long. I now need to put this one off, so I can build minefields here. That'll slow them down by a turn. I can't build a space station there. Because I think... will these guys be able to make it? 1, 2, 3. No, they probably won't make it next turn. Okay, well, they'll probably make it before those guys arrive because they're 2 turns away now, aren't they? Right, where else do I need to check? There was other stuff going on, so we were just at Nemesis Tessera. What's going on in the Cadian sector? Yeah, this was bad, wasn't it? Yeah, there's a big Tyranid invasion occurring here. I'm going to definitely delay that by a turn because it's going to take me so long to get anything good over here. Actually, now I have bigger points allowance, I could probably build another ship. But first of all, let's buy an upgrade. So what shall we go for? So it's between the bravery bonus and the fire suppression systems as far as I see it. I can live without the rotation speed and the expanded teleportarium for now. That only applies to battleships anyway. I think I'll go for the fire suppression systems. It's by far the most useful thing remaining from the options I have right now. So we'll do that. And then we're going to go new ship, sell off the escort, I think. And then see if I can afford to buy another Grand Cruiser. Oh no, hold on. I'm not going to be able to, am I? It's 53 points. The sword's only worth 41. Yeah, there's no way I can buy another Grand Cruiser yet. Perhaps if I got rid of the Exorcist. Yeah, if I got rid of the Exorcist, I could have 4 Avengers for 800 points, couldn't I? Do I want to do that? I mean, that's quite an expensive ship to get rid of. But it would be pretty awesome. And I would also have to wait quite a while to get these construction points back. I'm really tempted to do it actually. So I'm going to make a different ship, my Admiral's ship. This is... oh no, actually I can't do it, can I? Wow, I didn't realise how much I've been spending recently. I'm spending too much, it seems. Again, I did just buy a Space Marine battle barge, didn't I? Yeah, so that'll have to wait because yeah, I'm out of money. So yeah, we can patiently wait for that. We can bide our time. We've got a pretty impressive rate of global income, so it won't take too long to make enough money to do that thing that I want. Right, you're 2 turns away. It's fine for now. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to hold off on doing that special mission. And... it would make sense for me to delay... Oh, I can't move anyway with these guys, so it's all academic. So yeah, I'll just wait, let this single Chaos Fleet attack, and then go attack the other single Chaos Fleet there. That'll wrap that up nicely, and then I'll probably unlock this system, wipe them out as well. Although they do have a space station, and I can only send 2 fleets in, thanks to that minefield. Yeah, it should all work out. Right, okay, quick save, and let's end the turn, and this is where the nightmare continues against the massive Tyranid invasion. Here we go. So out of this mission so far, I've managed to preserve 2 reinforcement fleets out of 3. If I defeat this fleet, that gets me the 3rd and final extra reinforcement fleet, which again does allow you to go over your fleet allowance. I know this, having done it once already on my other career. But fighting these Tyranid invasion fleets with Space Marines is something I find very, very, very difficult. So there is absolutely no guarantee at all that I'll pull this off. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. And again, I need to pray for a capture the point battle, because that's my best hope of defeating this kind of a fleet. So they have so many massive ships, man. Like that's what scares me. Those huge bio titan, whatever you call them, ships take forever to kill, and they just chew up my squishy Space Marine cruisers so easily. And I can't afford to hit and run. I can't afford to whittle down this fleet, retreat, and then come back at them. Because if I lose this sector, that's it. I don't get the reinforcement fleet. And it looks like I am going to lose this sector because this is not a capped battle. We do have a space station and some weapon platforms to back us up, but it's only going to help so much, unfortunately.
Underway.
Right, full speed ahead. We
Engines engaged.
have to get there quickly before they destroy everything. Right, let's send a probe out. That is something the Space Marines do have in their favour. Their ships are fast.
Standard speed engaged.
I hear stuff. Oh god. There's one already. One of the big boys.
Fury interceptors in flight.
There's a load of fighters at him to start wearing down his turrets.
I am listening.
Enemy in sight.
Show us the enemy. Standard speed engaged.
Right. Going for a stasis. Try and catch all of those guys out over there. Get a disruption bomb in.
Where shall we strike?
Already start turning. Make this guy the priority.
We stand ready.
Everything.
That is impossible. Successful teleport strike.
Oh man. Ah. My space station. My lovely space station. Already getting absolutely butchered. Right, he's out of defense turrets right now, so let's send the bombers in while we've got the opportunity.
Show us the enemy.
What else have we got? Organ destruction, not really going to get me very far here, is it? But every little helps, I guess.
That is impossible.
Strike quickly, brothers.
Even after I take out this massive ship here, there are going to be many more.
Starhawks loaded and set.
Like 3, maybe 4 more of those.
Give us purpose.
Yeah, it's one down.
Hold course.
Spin it around. There's the next one.
Taking heavy damage. Repositioning.
We lost the defense platform.
Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
Standard speed engaged.
Actually, ignore him for now. Kill these smaller ones.
Where shall we strike?
Now this guy.
Show us the enemy.
Spin it around. No, not that way.
At your
Let's go this way.
command.
You brace for impact.
Give us purpose.
Well, there goes my space station. Let's get a stasis bomb going. Another order probe out so we can see what's coming. Disruption bomb on him would be very handy.
We lost the defense platform.
We stand ready.
Okay, spun it around. We have. Let's try to take advantage. Kill this guy while he's isolated from the rest of the stuff.
Where shall we strike? I am listening. Standard speed engaged.
Bomb him. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Standard speed engaged.
That's bad.
Moving to position.
Can't afford to be getting rammed by that thing. Okay, we got him. We got him.
Full power to engines. Where we are needed. Where shall we strike? Moving to position.
A little bit of a traffic jam being caused by that corpse at the moment. It's going well so far. Oh crap. It's not ideal.
Full speed. Underway. Standard speed engaged.
Bastard.
Full power to engines. Standard speed.
Okay, looks like they've got one sucking my crew out from somewhere. See some wavy tentacle. Maybe it's something that's dead. Maybe if I'm lucky. It's already dead. Right, we'll switch him back to reload now he's kind of out of the danger. Let's go. I'll just make these one big group. Oh, that was close. Sending the bombers after him. Oh yeah, look, he's losing crew. Oh crap! Oh crap! Abort! Abort! I've just seen another U-Tron. Will we be able to get a cheeky teleport grab on the battle plans? Maybe.
Engines engaged.
Ah! Boost! 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 Don't let him get you.
Successful
Right, we need brace for impact on him.
Standard speed engaged.
Let's go back the way we came. Okay, you are priority right now. Ouch! That was not friendly.
Show us the enemy.
Oh crap. Crew is in a really bad way
All
on this
power to
ship.
engines. We stand ready.
Everybody,
Full
run
speed.
away! Run away!
All servitors and tech marines begin repairs.
No! No! Quick! Crew it! Crew it! Crew it!
Give us
Run!
purpose.
Flee! Crap.
Standard speed engaged. Initiate Thunderhawk bombardment.
You need to get out of here, man. Get out of here. You've not got the crew left. No engines. We can't
Show us the
have
enemy.
ships with no engines in this fleet.
Hold course.
I'm gonna have to very riskily turn around. This guy,
stand
I
ready.
can't see him getting out of this. Gonna do a boarding action to make himself as useful as I can while he's still got hit points. Oh, there we go.
At your
Crew's gone.
command.
Focus this one down. Come on.
I am listening.
Oh crap. That's close.
Boarding caused critical damage. Hull failing. Bulkheads collapsing. We stand ready.
Oh crap. He's gonna have to disengage.
Underway.
No.
Brothers,
Lost one.
We have lost a ship.
Get around the back of this.
Full power to engines.
Is he going to disengage in time? Good. Right. We've saved one of the admirals. Still got two more on the field.
Engaged.
Let's bring him in.
Give us purpose.
Oh no. Oh no. He turned around.
Tech Marines, calm the machine spirits.
Send bombers to finish that off.
Bombardment. At your command. That is impossible. Show us the enemy.
Okay.
Teleport attack successful.
Now what? Now what?
Strike quickly, brothers.
I don't have many options.
Our
There's
wrath
not much
cannot
I can
be
do.
denied.
He's wrecking my crews. Send the escorts in as well now. You arrive faster.
Hold course. We stand ready.
Come on, you've got this. You've got this. Oh man, he's gonna ram. He's gonna ram. Brace for impact just in case.
Engines engaged.
Oh no, he got his shields up. He got the damn shields up.
Bombardment.
Quick, use bombers. They ignore shields.
Give us purpose. Repositioning.
Oh no, oh no, he's going for a ramp. He's decrewed my escort. Oh crap, they can do that? Oh man, I thought they were like orcs once they've used it. It takes a while to recharge, but apparently they can interrupt it, turn on the spot and then ram you again. Well, we got through it. What did we lose? Was it just one ship in the end? I think it was just a single strike cruiser, and I don't recall losing any admirals or Space Marine commanders, whatever you want to call them. Everyone else has admirals. Why have the Space Marine got to be awkward? But yeah, generally speaking, that was pretty successful, I think. So we lost a Mark III. Never mind. We can replace that with a Mark I, which I'd rather do anyway. And that was it. Yeah. Awesome. That was really successful. It went a lot better than I anticipated. I hate fighting these massive invasion fleets with the Space Marines. I just find it really difficult because your ships are so squishy and you can't beat them in the close combat fight because they just strip your crew so much faster than you can strip theirs, which kind of removes vast majority of the Space Marines battle plan. But somehow we managed to overcome it. Very much helped by the fact we had a space station, I think, because it just kind of funneled them in to one area and kept them distracted while I got a head start, and then managed to catch them as they straggle in after that, which was good. Right, what should I go with this? Let's get the dictators out. They are my favourites. And then what? Tyrant, and you are more expensive. Let's go with you. There we go. So this should be a damn sight easier. Vastly overwhelming the size of their force. Even though the Adeptus Mechanicus are very, very much not suited for the kind of fight the Tyrann is like. At least I have Nova Cannons, and I might be able to wreck a lot of stuff before they even get near me. Okay, and we've got some weapon platforms as well to back us up. Let's just have a close-up of these ships. They do look pretty cool. Definitely look very Adeptus Mechanicus-y in their colour schemes as well. Nice. Right, let's get prepped and ready. So we're going to obviously fight near our weapon platforms. Spread out a little bit. There we go. Looks good enough to me. Let's ready up and away we go. Put lock on, stance on initially. It's kind of annoying that I don't have an auger probe with this this fleet. I mean, I could still use fighters to try to spot stuff instead, but
Interceptors engaging.
Really kind of annoying because the auger probe is so useful for Adeptus Mechanicus fleets.
Engaging.
Just allowing you to spot stuff early on and then Nova Cannon them. It's their main strategy, isn't it? Nova Cannons all the way.
Order. The spirits obey.
It's boosting game position. We're going to re-stealth up as soon as we're in that gas cloud anyhow.
Hostile signature detected.
Reaching nominal speed.
Here they come. Right, you need to be a priority. Shoot them in the brain.
Hostile signature
Line
detected.
up the Nova Cannons, lads. Quite in range for the stasis bomb here, am I?
Receiving your
It's a
order.
shame. Still, we can cope without it.
We can't take much more. We lost the defense platform.
Well, that was easy. They were- kill the admiral ship or whatever you call it, the brain, the synapse ship, and then everything else went feral, and that was over about as fast as I could fire one volley of Nova Cannons. So much easier than that huge invasion fleet we just had to deal with. Definitely overpowered. That's right. Uziel Thanatos says OP. Rest assured, I've played further ahead in the campaign on my my non-stream career now, and things do get harder. They definitely get harder. You end up in pretty chaotic situations with lots of stuff going on all at once. Just enemy fleets popping up everywhere. You've just got so much to deal with. And of course the enemy fleets get bigger and badder as well, just as yours do. Right, now what? Chaos Fleet's only one turn away. But happy days over here.
Reinforcements are finally gathering. Not as many as I would have wished, but we'll make do. It's time to turn the tide.
Okay, so the good news there is we got all three of the extra reinforcement fleets. They are pretty crap, but I can improve them obviously. So look, we've got an Adeptus Mechanicus fleet, Adeptus Astartes fleet, and an Imperial Navy fleet for completing all three of those invasion fleets. Obviously, for each one you lose, you get one less of these fleets, but we got all three. I wasn't convinced I'd be able to pull off getting all three, to be honest. So I'm kind of relieved that we achieved
My
that.
lord, I recommend we commence an aggressive study of the hive ships. This may yield clues to the location of the fleet's master organism.
That won't be easy.
The correct path is seldom without obstacles, Commodore. Very well. We'll prioritize as you advise, Magos.
Okay. Destroy one Tyranid hive ships. Really? Come on. Hive ship. Right, okay. Build a space station here. Replace what we've just lost. Right, so we've got fleets available to repel that chaos invasion that's going on over there. So let's send that up. And this is our Iron Hands fleet heading up to that system as well. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I wasn't doing anything with this because I've literally just got it. This is one of the reinforcement fleets. This one's actually pretty decent. I've got an Emperor-class battleship. Yeah, we'll take that. I'll send that to the Cadian sector because there's an invasion going on over here. And this fleet definitely needs backup. Right, we can buy an upgrade there as well. I was going to scrap that Exorcist, wasn't I? I haven't got any money. Oh, of course, my income will go down now because of having more fleets to support. But that's fine. It's a small price to pay for the reinforcements you gain. But yeah, that will definitely come in handy to support that fleet. We got a fleet will have reinforced the Agrippina sector as well. And where's that? Oh, they're one turn away. Here we go. This will be it, I think. Yeah. This one's terrible. I do remember when I got some of these fleets on my non-stream playthrough. I was like, really? That's my reinforcements? You've given me this crap? This is definitely one of those. Look, we've got 2 escorts and 2 light cruisers as the reinforcements for the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet. Pretty sucky. Still, it will come in handy in the meantime. Again, I can't afford to upgrade this fleet. I'll have to patiently wait for more income. But they have arrived in good time, as I can repel these invaders. I'm going to hope that I get away with without triggering a pirate fleet by moving out of there. And then we'll have to deal with that as well. I'll definitely end up needing to beef this fleet up before that occurs. We do have Admiral Spy's fleet, though, in the next system, so I can always send something back from there if I have to. Alright, let's go to Bellus Corona, because I think that's where the other reinforcement fleet arrives. And here we go. We have a reinforcement fleet of Imperial Fists, and they have a Battle Barge Mark 1 with them. Not too shabby, is it? Okay, so where do I need to send stuff? I think I'll send these fleets to the Agrippina sector. They can reinforce things and help fight the Tyranids. This fleet, for now, I might just sit him still in Bellus Corona for the time being, at least until I can afford to beef up the fleet a little bit beyond, you know, just 1 battle barge. Not that 1 battle barge is something to complain about; it's pretty damn good, but I want a little bit more than that before you can call it a fleet. Otherwise, it's just a ship, isn't it? A ship, singular, is not a fleet in my book. Right, so let's move these guys as far as they can go. And I've now got 4 ships in this... 4 fleets in this system, which should be more than enough to see off this little invasion that the Tyranids are sending. Man, I've got the construction points. I don't have the cash for doing any upgrades, though. Right, do I need to send 1 more fleet up here? Do you know what? I might actually send one of those fleets this way. Because I mean, although I could probably handle this with just the 2 fleets, it's always better to have a third so you're outnumbering just in case of any tactical disasters. So, I'll have to wait. It'll take me a while to manoeuvre things through this fleet, won't it? Through this system. Never mind. Right, they're all as good as they're getting for now. Over here, this is where things are interesting. So we were waiting for that attack to occur, weren't we? Why didn't that occur last turn? I guess it's taking them 2 turns to move across to me. I'm just worried about things getting eaten over here. Yeah, we'll chill out on that. We'll let that occur. So, what's going on in the Medusa sector? Getting attacked by chaos here. That's fine. Yeah. Right. I think I've dealt with everything. So we'll end turn. Always worry on this game about just missing something. You know, like last session. just forgetting about that Chaos Invasion and them just nicking a system from under my nose that I could have easily protected. Always makes me paranoid. I want to check absolutely everything before I advance the turn. Okay, we can use everything we've got. Cool. And this Chaos Fleet doesn't really stand a hope in hell, does it? I think that black, gold and red looking colour scheme is possibly my favourite for the Adeptus Mechanicus. This one here, do like how that comes out, pretty nice. Kind of ornate and elaborate, but also threatening as well. Right, guess we'll fight around the weapons platforms since we've got them. Some of the escorts over here. So I'll send them on a sneaky mission to go cap over there. They're doing something useful. The rest of these ships I'll just group up as one, and it will be Operation Point the Nova Cannons at the enemy and shoot. I know it's a very complex battle plan, requiring tons of training and finesse.
We are ready to serve.
Right, away we go.
The spirits
So,
obey.
yeah, let's sneak you up to the edge, because the enemy might come and try and cap that first, which we will allow, and then we'll try and take it back off them afterwards.
Machine spirit appeased.
Got an auger probe, so we'll send that over here. And
You have
some
seized a
fighters
strategic
here, I think.
area. You have seized a strategic area.
Engaging drive.
Doesn't actually look like they are going to go for this cap point, so perhaps we'll take a more direct route with the escorts. Let's speed things up a bit.
Hostile signature detected.
The enemy has seized a strategic
Oh, it's a big
area.
one. It's a repulsive Grand Cruiser. Oh, it does look pretty repulsive, doesn't it? And that actually looks really close to the colour scheme of my old Chaos Fleet. It's almost identical. Purple and gold. It's back in the tabletop days. I had a fleet painted up like that. Right, we've got a stasis bomb. We have. That would be lovely. See if we can trap him, since I'm pretty sure I've just seen his
The enemy has seized
boosters
a
run out.
strategic area.
Aim the guns, aim the guns. Come on.
We are ready to serve.
Send in some interceptors.
Interceptors engaging.
Definitely hurt him.
Machine spirit appeased. Thruster routines
Get the
active.
broadsides involved. We're going to go for a bunch of boarding actions. Well, sorry, lightning strikes. Mainly really just to try to nick those battle plans, which we have now achieved.
Engage ensign red lines.
And we're going to try and get around behind him.
Teleportarium vectors calculated. Receiving your order. Castellan manifold teleported.
He's messed up, isn't he? Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They've got more escorts than me. Run,
Thruster
escorts.
routines
Flee.
active.
Oh crap. Yep. It's time to bug out with those guys. Still, the fight over here is well and truly under control. We can now turn our attentions the other way.
Hostile signature detected.
Machine spirit appeased.
Right, we'll send them all the way over there to go cap.
Engines.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you. Switch to reload stance.
Heal thy wounded servant.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
State your order. Hostile signature detected. To serve the Omnisire. Hostile signature detected. Reaching nominal speed.
It's the Mecha Dominator ability just to stop him as soon as the stasis has run out. He's running nowhere, as far as I'm concerned. And I'm not going to bother using the Nova Cannons on this guy. There's really no need. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. The escorts. Save the escorts. Get out of there.
Engage Chrysalis protocols.
Oh man, there's no way this guy's making it out. Yeah, no, he's dead.
Take your order.
Never mind, eh?
Engaging drive.
Still got one escort.
With matchless efficiency.
Alright, you mate are getting Nova Cannoned.
Optimal course set.
As soon as everyone's lined up, we're going to go all ahead full.
The enemy has accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Machine spirit appeased.
Try to bring those Nova Cannons into range as quickly as possible.
Reaching
We're
nominal
quite
speed.
far away. Okay, here we go. So first of all, do the Eye of the Omnisire. Reduces movement speed by 75%. And then once he's nice and steady, we'll slap on the Nova Cannons. I'm pretty sure that Eye of the Omnisire is either a new thing or I never spotted it before. Maybe they brought it in with the patch, but the way I view it is you may as well use it since you've got it, but they didn't really need it. Like, if you could judge your shots with your Nova Cannons well enough, you could still hit people with them, humans included. And that was part of the skill of using it, but I suppose people needed something else to make it a little bit easier for them. I have to say, the Adeptus Mechanicus fleet did feel kind of weak previously, but it wasn't because of struggling to hit people with Nova Cannons. It was because of how easy other fleets could strip your crew. That was the major issue that I felt they had. And that still remains. The crew can still be very easily stripped. Sneaky. He actually stopped. Yeah, he stopped there. Alright, fine. I'll Nova Cannon you while you're sitting there instead. You're not going to move into my slowdown. Still got hurt, didn't ya?
State your order.
You have seized a strategic area.
Rouse the engines to fury.
Send some fires to go reveal him. So we can trap him between a stasis bomb and our slowdown effect.
To serve the Omnisire. Reaching nominal speed.
Almost forgot about my escort. Well, escort,
Transition
singular now.
begun.
His buddy got wrecked.
Receiving your order. Thruster routines active.
gonna get an overcannon? Oh, damn it, he's got his shields up just in time. That was very lucky for him, but not lucky enough. He's still about dead.
You have accumulated 75%
Got 'em all.
strategic points.
Nice. They are fun to use, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and as I've said before, it's all about those Nova cannons, isn't it? There's just something satisfying about firing those massive template weapons. Hey, Gowie Sumo Gow, I remember you. What if we went up? Not sure what you mean by that. These have leveled up nicely. What have we got here? Oh, a tiny little chaos invasion. Oh, they're so screwed. This is going to be fun. Should probably leave my most damaged ships at home, but I have so many Avengers to choose from. I can just bring out a whole different set of them. There we go. We've only got one Admiral ship in there, but never mind. 6 Avengers in the fleet now. Oh, that's going to be fun. They're so screwed. Oh, I get you now, yeah. But yeah, what if we went up or down? Yeah. So Gary Simo says, I'm making fun of using spaceships on only a 2D plane. Yeah. Well, there was Homeworld way back in the day. That had a 3D environment. It was hard for a lot of people to get their heads around now, I think. Although it was pretty popular in its day. Of course, they did the remastered version, didn't they? Some years back. But I don't know. I'm okay with it being a 2D plane personally, and that mostly comes from playing that Star Wars game we were talking about yesterday. Is it Star Wars Galactic Empires or something like that? Empire at War, or I forget what it was called. Always forgetting that title. But yeah, I kind of got used to like spaceships on a 2D plane being fun enough. That I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm okay with it. It's all right. And again, the tabletop game that this is born out of, obviously, when you're playing spaceships on a tabletop, that was just a 2D plane as well. It's kind of hard to build a 3D table that you can play this on. But yeah, Homeworld was an awesome game, man. Yeah. Yeah, if you never played the original back in the day and you love your space games, I definitely recommend giving it a try. It's fantastic. A lot of it's a very hazy memory for me now because it was so many years ago that I last played Homeworld, but I do at least remember finding it a lot of fun.
Coordinates acknowledged. Engaging engines.
You have seized a strategic area.
Underway.
Gao says, the funny thing is you don't actually go up and down a lot if you're sticking to orbital mechanics. The fuel loss for switching orbital planes is immense. It's interesting. The closest I've come to having to deal with space in any kind of realistic-ish setting is the Kerbal Space Program. which is limited in its realism, but it's a little bit more so than most of your
Setting
space
course.
games, isn't it? That was a fun game. I love building all sorts of crazy stuff and just seeing if you could actually take off with it.
Ship ready.
Okay, it's time for all ahead full. I just saw a ship that was pretty close to us. There we go.
Changing course.
Ramming speed. There we go. Suck on that. I'm taking you with me, buddy.
Set.
Where are you going to go?
Understood.
He's disengaging. Not before he gets blown up. Okay, oh, they got some ground cruisers by the looks of things.
Course
There
engaged.
are stuff and things for us to engage with here, so away we go. Let's line up a ram. We've got that lined up.
Maximum burn.
Let's get you lined up.
We serve.
Let's get you lined up.
Maximum burn.
And you.
Coordinates acknowledged. We wait your command. Your orders?
Coordinates acknowledged.
Didn't last very long, did he?
Your orders?
That's what I think of your ground cruisers,
Cruising
Chaos.
speed set.
I don't scare the might of the Imperium. Crap, don't ram your own ship. Be careful. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. It's all good.
Engines. Wait your command.
Shall we go for one more ram just to finish him off? Line it up
High energy turn.
and let it rip. Bash.
Engaging engines.
Is that it?
Aye, Admiral.
Oh. That was a little bit too quick. Well, it was a very small Chaos fleet. I love ramming so much. It's great. Right, let's catch up on chat. Gal says, I play a game that's basically Kerbal but with guns. What's that? The best way to deal with demons remains punching them right in the jaw. Yeah, that's right. Preferably with a massive spaceship. Did the trick. Oh, they're leveling up nicely. Good stuff. Okay, so I want to conquer this system. Oh, he's reinforced. Scumbag. Children of a Dead Earth. I've never actually heard of that, Gal. I'll have to look it up. Oh, they don't know when to give up, do they? These Chaos. Attacking me everywhere all at once. Right, let's take him out. And anyone that's looking vaguely healthy. That'll do. Got a lot of escorts in this fight. It's a bit intense, not for everyone. I had to look through MIT papers to figure out what I was doing for ship design. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, obviously that's not going to appeal to everyone though, is it? You're right. Some people don't want their life to be that hard. It's kind of cool that something like that exists though. So you were forced to learn real stuff in order to play that game. Right, let's group these as one. Let's fly up this flank, I think. And then you guys as two. Where am I going to send you? I think I'll send these over this way. Put them on running silent and try to sneak up and then steal that point away later on in the battle. Hoping to avoid being spotted. Right, let's send some fighters out. Oh, I've only got one Mark 1 cruiser again. Damn it.
Give us purpose.
Really need to update my fleets as soon as I can.
We stand ready.
Do you know what?
To where we are needed.
Let's go all ahead full.
Seized a strategic
I don't care if they see
you
me.
have seized a strategic area.
You can design modules for your ship like the fission reactor and lasers and railgun. Then you go into the module design and it's like, alright, now design a real nuclear reactor. Christ. Okay.
Standard speed engaged.
Yeah,
The
I imagine
enemy has
that's a bit
seized a
beyond
strategic area.
99.9% of humanity. Not surprised you had to look up science papers
Where
to
shall we
actually figure
strike?
that out.
Repositioning. Show us the enemy.
Enemy in sight.
Right, we're going to be well in control of the cap game here, thanks to the weapon platforms. They're so handy. Yeah, I've got Lancers on those Mark III strike cruisers. And here come the bombardment cannons as well. He's racing into certain doom here. Not even really worth using the destruction bomb, is it? Or the Orchid bomb. Why did I use that there? I've already been spotted.
Underway.
Never mind.
At your command.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Bit of a traffic jam going on.
That is impossible.
He's popped call to arms now. No use me continuing to assault him. Assault this guy. Line of strikes instead.
Full speed.
Hey Zexter, how you doing? I'm good, thanks.
Standard speed engaged.
Managed to fend off a huge Tyranid invasion already today, which I'm glad of.
Moving to position.
Got all 3 of our reinforcement fleets, maximum bonus for achieving that mission.
Successful
Going pretty well.
strike.
Hold course.
And then I've been ramming things to death with my Imperial fleets, which always makes me smile.
Our wrath cannot be denied.
Okay, time for Operation Sneaky Steel.
Our wrath
With the
cannot
escorts.
be denied. Where shall we strike?
Oh, he's so dead.
Engines engaged.
Stealing our cap point.
Boarding successful. Repositioning. Give us purpose. Underway.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Hold course. Standard speed engaged.
Drifting help. Quick, shoot him before he scuttles the ship. No, no, he's scuttling. He's scuttling. Ah.
At your command.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything's fine. Right,
Where we are needed.
crap. Better do at least a scan with him while he's still alive.
We stand ready.
Okay, we should be able to neutralise this point just by passing through. And we're going to go
Moving
chasing
to
after this
position.
guy next. Yeah, actually... That's great, let's just go for weapons on him.
Where shall we strike?
All power to
And
engines.
for a boost. You can wait, mate. You can wait. Send some fires your way just so you're spotted, though.
Show us the enemy. Standard speed engaged.
Dexter says, I got destroyed by the Tyranid final mission last night. I have no idea how to deal with that. I don't think I've done the final one, even on my offline campaign yet. Although it's possible I might do that after I finish the stream
Positioning.
tonight. See what that's all about. I'll have to let you know how I fare with it.
Standard speed engaged.
If you're saying what you're saying, like, I have no idea how to deal with that. I'm guessing it's no walk in the park. It's brutal, he says. Oh god. Oh, we caused a mutiny. Gotta love those lightning strikes.
Speed engaged.
You have seized a strategic area.
Teleport attack successful.
Now, is it because I have
Teleport attack successful.
the assassin upgrade on one of these ships?
Successful teleport
I
strike.
don't know. He's the only admiral ship. Seeing where it'll show up. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the Colexus assassin. There you go. So when I do a lightning strike, it seriously impacts the morale of the enemy ships. That is a fantastic ability, by the way.
To where we are needed.
We lost the defense platform.
Underway. Full speed. I am listening.
Gal says clearly the solution is to throw more Tyranids at the problem. Oh no, this I think Zexter's talking about fighting the Tyranids. That definitely wouldn't be the solution for the Imperium.
At your command.
Really? That's yeah, less Tyranids, damn right.
To where we are needed.
Yeah, that's surprising because yeah, he means against Tyranids, Gal. That's right. That's surprising because I struggle with Marines against Tyranids. But I assume you're going to have to do a lot of kiting and running away. At least Marines are a bit faster, I suppose. But Marines just do not have a good amount of hit points. One thing I'd suggest is, if you haven't tried it, Zexter, get a load of those Avenger-class Grand Cruisers and just ram all the Tyranid things. Have you seen me do that? That seemed pretty effective. You'll need a lot of them because you'll probably have to warp out a bunch after they take too much damage. But yeah, brace for impact, maximum ramming. That's how I'd approach it. He says, no, won't work in this case. Oh man, that's my #1 strategy. What am I going to do if that doesn't work? Oh no. We'll have to see what it is when I reach it. Okay, that was an absolute walk in the park. Obviously only a small Chaos fleet though. Ramming is 0% efficiency in this mission. Really? That sounds nasty. Okay, we have a new turn. Let's buy that upgrade. How many more turns so I can buy that space station? Oh, it's going to be a while. Unsustainable world. Man, that really does slow down how quickly you progress towards the upgrades. Right, let's move here. Now, I'm going to have to bust down one of these Orc strongholds. This one has a space station. This one doesn't have a space station, so I guess I'd do this one first. Both of them are tough. I'm going to have to War of Attrition this, I think, because there's no way I'm going to defeat all of that with just 2 fleets. Yeah, absolutely no way. So, yeah, I'll have to hit them, smash them up as much as I can, then retreat, and then hit them with another 2 fleets. I do have the Iron Hands heading this way, if I remember rightly. Here they are, look. Iron Hands. Yeah, I can't build anything in this sector, so I wanted them over here anyway. So as soon as I can afford to, I can buy these guys another ship. But yeah, so the Iron Hands are sitting, waiting, and they can go in as part of the second wave, I guess. 322 points. What can that buy me? I can certainly buy me a strike cruiser. Yeah, that's right, Zexter. That would probably work. Although I don't want to hang around that long. I want to try and bust through this sector quite quickly. So I'm gonna bank on being able to just bust them up the hard way. Right, 265 points. I'll buy a single Mark 1 strike cruiser to back that up with, and then 23 points remaining gets me absolutely nothing. But that'll do. That's that fleet as complete as it can be for the time being. Anything else need buying? What's going on with you? You clearly lost something at some point that never got replaced, so I don't have the cash, do I? I've just spent all my cash. Why am I doing this? What am I even looking for? So I've got 257 points to spare, so yeah, I'll be buying a Mark 1. Yeah, that'll go with my other 2 Mark 1s. So I'll at least have to wait until next turn before I can do that. Now I could assault these orcs this turn, but I'm not in any rush to do it this turn. I suppose I can afford to delay one more turn, get a few more repairs in before I engage that. Yeah, alright, so we'll leave that system be for now. Is there anything attacking this system? Doesn't look like it. No, Nemesis Tessera is all good. Bellus Corona is also all good. I have 1 fleet there. That fleet is Imperial Fist Fleet. Oh yeah, with the battle barge. So again, this is sitting around until I've got enough money to complete that fleet. Fine. Now we do have invasions happening in the Cadian sector. Okay. So this Emperor class battleship is on the way. Again, I could really do with reinforcing that before this fight kicks off. Oh, as usual, everything's a priority all at once, isn't it? I think this is probably the biggest priority I've got, though. Upgrade that fleet before this fight occurs. Because at the moment, I'm a bit outnumbered. In fact... No, wrong place. Bellus Corona. Oh, there isn't a shortcut from... Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to get this fleet across the Cadian sector. He's miles away. There isn't a direct link between these two systems. Never mind. Okay, so let's go on to Agrippina then. There was stuff going down over here. Yeah, we've got another Tyranid invasion underway. But I do have fleets here. Plenty of fleets. So let's move these guys there. And we'll send the other decent fleet. So I'll fight them with those 2 fleets and that fleet, because this one is rubbish. It's such a terrible fleet, and it's going to take me a while before I can afford to upgrade that. But what they can do that's useful is they can sit on Arilla Bay to like stop that 20% chance of pirates from kicking in. So they are some use, even though they're not a great fleet. Clearly I need more dreadnoughts. Yeah. Always need more dreadnoughts, Scout. Don't Tyranids approach at sublight speed like in lore? It seems not in this game. They seem to be able to arrive fairly quickly. Just as quickly as everyone else. Okay, now I want to start busting some skulls here. And which way around do I want to go? Either I can go this way or this way. Well, this is the most vulnerable right now, so let's unlock that and head into this Necron system. Also, it's been a while since we fought any Necrons, hasn't it? Have I just sent the worst fleets for the job into here? I don't know. This fleet's in slightly better state than Admiral Spires, so probably could have kept him in the wings, but never mind, that'll do. It could be worse. They're all a little bit bashed up one way or another, but I am overwhelmingly outnumbering this guy. I've got twice the points that he's got. It's been a while since I've done a quick save, so we'll just do one of those and we'll launch into this battle. And what do we want to do? Make the least smashed up ships first. There we go. That'll do the job. Oh, what weapons options does the Imperium get here again? Sorry, Gal, I'm still trying to catch up on chat. Besides guns, Nova Cannon, and Lightning Strike, do you have boarding torpedoes and shells? No, not to my knowledge. In the first game, Space Marines had boarding torpedo type things. I don't know if they actually have them in this. Can't actually remember. I don't tend to take the Space Marine torpedo options. I tend to take the carriers instead. Right, so we're going to do the vast majority of our capping with the escort. We'll just do a fly through as we go with these ground cruisers. Put him on running silent. And this time the Necrons are at the advantage with the
we serve.
Weapons platforms.
We serve.
The enemy has seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
You definitely get assault boats, so you can use those for boarding.
Cruising speed.
Obviously, in this fleet, I don't have any though, because oh, hold on, I do. I must have an.
Ship ready.
Have I got an Exorcist in here then? I must have.
We wait your command.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I've got a single Exorcist. So the Exorcist has carrier bays, but the Avengers don't. So this one guy here, there you go. You've got Shark assault boats, Starhawk bombers, and Fury interceptors, all useful in their own way.
Your command.
Right, should have sent that probe out earlier. Let's do it now, though.
Your orders?
We're definitely getting spotted here, but I'm not too worried about it.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area.
Again, this is the most unsubtle plan possible. We're going to fly straight at them.
Aye, Admiral.
One escort is going to get wrecked by two platforms,
Understood.
isn't it? So I'll just use him to spot the enemies instead.
Aye, Admiral. Underway.
Okay, we all lined up nicely. Let's go.
Your orders? Enemy sighted.
They've revealed themselves. Oh man, what I wouldn't give for a Nova Cannon right now.
Seized a strategic area.
Oh crap, you got marked.
Changing course. Cruising speed set.
I got a lot of escorts.
Acknowledged.
Enemy sighted!
All ahead, full. We wait your
Oh,
command.
hello.
Understood.
Brace for impact.
Setting course.
Oops. Almost rammed myself there.
Aye, Admiral.
Line them up.
All ahead, full!
And ram.
Cruising speed set.
Right, now you can go capping.
Aye, Admiral. Setting course.
Now, if I can, I'd quite like to ram my way through.
Cruising
these escorts here. There we go. Makes light work of them.
Cruising speed set.
Got some repairs to do.
Changing course.
Another ram. And get the broadsides in. He's not going to last very long. Ramming always works except when it doesn't, says Zexter. That's right. Very true.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Can't even be bothered to board this guy. He's just going to die to the broadsides. I'm just going to let that happen. Let's watch it. Smash, smash, smash. Disengaging. Oh really? Are you? Not if I lightning strike the crap out of you, you're not. Oh, apparently I failed. Oh, yeah, we did it. Disengage failed. We got him. We got him.
We serve.
Yeah, see you later.
25% of strategic points. You have accumulated 25% of strategic
Take those out.
points.
We're way ahead on cap points at the moment, which is nice.
All ahead, full.
Pretty sure there's no more enemy left. Yeah, they didn't. It was just one fleet, wasn't it? Here, yeah, just a single fleet. So they don't stand a hope in hell.
We serve.
Right, you can go over there to go cap things.
Aye, Admiral.
Can I line up some rams here?
Course engaged.
Let's try.
Maximum
Is that going to hit?
burn.
Hey, we got one.
Cruising speed set.
Right, are you going to hit? There we got another.
Ship ready.
Okay, that's that dealt with. On to the next.
Course engaged. Your orders?
Race the escort over there. Hopefully he'll be able to get on the cap point before the last of my ships moves off it. I don't want to lose the progress I've made on the capping.
Heading
It's
acknowledged.
close, but we're going to make it. We're going to make it. There we go.
Cruising speed set.
Cap progress kept. Not that it's crucial or anything at this point. Just would have been a mild annoyance, and I'd rather avoid a mild annoyance if I can.
Command.
Right, what should we do? Should we send some bombers over here just for fun? I'll probably get shot to pieces with the turrets. Oh, I've got plasma bombs. Forgot all about my plasma bombs.
Maximum burn.
We don't need brace for impact
Reloading.
stance anymore, do we? Against these platforms. We'll go for reload stance and position ourselves
Heading acknowledged.
to make best use of our broadsides when we arrive.
Cruising speed set.
All ahead, full.
Cruising speed set.
You have seized a strategic
Yay.
area.
Reach with the plasma bomb now, finally. Bombers haven't arrived yet. Let's send more bombers in. Send some after that one as well.
Loaded and sent.
Yeah, they're probably going down before the Grand Cruisers even arrive at this rate, I think. Kind of smashing up our bombers, but not enough.
Enemy
They made it.
defense platform
Yeah, the
destroyed.
bombers are going to finish this. All under control. Oh, I did get a volley in. I mean, I could re-angle. Let's do that. Let's bring the broadsides in.
You have accumulated 75% of strategic points.
Barely fired a shot before the bombers finished it off. And the Exorcist is leveled up. Nice. Okay, so that's another system that's ours now. Praxa Gulf has been conquered in the name of the Emperor. What's this got? Some cool stuff. A dormant tomb. Well, I'm just going to have to take that. I haven't got enough fleets to be messing around sitting fleets in systems just to reduce threat level at this stage of the game. Can build some defense platforms though, which I will do. Now they're all done. Gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna move him here. Just keep my 3 fleets together. Safety in numbers, you know. I think next I'll hit the Chinchar system itself. Want to get rid of that Tyranid fleet because, as I keep saying, I'm really worried that they're going to eat planets. Not that they look particularly good there anyway. Right, so is that everything for this turn? Is it? Yet again, I'm at the stage of must do an idiot check because you never know what I might have missed. Yeah, what was in the Medusa sector? Oh yes, I remember. Are these fit and healthy enough to take on any orcs yet? Now we'll give it one more turn. Let them fix up a little bit. All right, let's end the turn there. Pesky Necrons. Yeah. Quite a lot of reinforcements going on. All these fleets, obviously they're allowed just as big a fleet as I am. Oh, more Tyranids. No. Oh, and a Necron invasion. Man, this isn't even at high threat level or anything. This is ridiculous. This is at the lowest threat level, and I'm getting invaded from every angle. Yeah, look. I'm only 2 pips in. I've not even hit low urgency yet, and there's invasions absolutely everywhere. Zexa says there are always more Tyranids. There are. That's true. Right. Well, quite frankly, I'm offended by all these invasions. Okay. I'll have to write a strongly worded letter to their leaders. Well, that's 1 turn away. Okay, so I did say my priority will be to reinforce this fleet stack here with a single Emperor class battleship in it, because they're going to have to fight off a Tyranid invasion imminently. So, what can I afford for 433 points? Well, I could afford another Emperor-class battleship. Just looking at my other options at the moment. Tough choice, really. Because I could also just buy 2 Avengers and carry on the theme of ramming the crap out of everything, which I'm really enjoying. The Avengers obviously come with these 8 light macro battery weapons. What's that? Number of attacks 6, damage 6, reload time 9. Obviously very short ranged. What are these? Number of attacks 4, damage 18, reload time 12. And then I've got the macro turret as well. Number of attacks 1, damage 18, reload time 6. Huge range on those though. Oh, there's the retribution. Go on, screw it. We'll buy another Emperor. Call me crazy, but it's just too tempting. I would love to buy an escort to go with this and spend my remaining 66 points, but we're out of cash. But we do have a fleet with two Emperor-class battleships in it to help repel this Tyranid invasion, alongside the Exorcist and the two Avengers. And the sword. Don't forget the sword. Poor little sword. Yeah, well, that should be fun, shouldn't it? I'm going to have a good number of bombers to be sending after these Tyranids. What with the 4 bays of the Exorcist and the 4 launch bays of the of each of the Emperor class battleships as well. So that's nice. Right, so they're set up. I'm out of cash, so I'm not going to be spending anything else this turn. Just need to make sure everyone is positioned and ready to deal with these invasions. So what have we got over here? That's 4 turns away. And, well, I can put that there, but that's going to be nowhere near enough. But I guess that's now our next biggest priority for improving the fleet. I need to send some fleet from somewhere as well to back him up. Don't really have one. I mean, yeah. Do you know what? I've just got to clear this system out quickly, and then it will free up one of these Space Marine fleets. I guess I can send to go reinforce. We've got battle plans. I can afford to delay the Bellis Corona invasion if I have to. So it's all under control still. Alright, let's check Agrippina. Oh yes, we have stuff here. It was just moving into position. There we go. All good. So the Adeptus Mechanicus will surely be able to repel this Tyranid fleet, arriving in 1 turn, and that's not scary. 1,600 points of Tyranids against this amount of my stuff shouldn't be too bad. It's those even bigger invasion fleets that scared me. Right, so we've got a tiny Tyranid invasion 4 turns away in Praxa Gulf. We've got an Orc invasion going into the Chinchar system. Where are they going? Oh, they're going over there. Ooh. Pretty sure these Orcs are screwed. That Necron fleet's going to get in there and smash them up. 109 points worth of Orcs. What's that? Like a couple of escorts. They're in trouble. Right, but even though our fleet's still not had any time to recover, I need to keep moving. I need to keep making progress in this sector. So we're going to go smash this Tyranid fleet up, and then straight after, it looks like we'll probably have to smash this Orc fleet up, but this Orc fleet's tiny anyway. I reckon we'll be alright. And then we'll have to come deal with that at some point too. I would also like to deal with all of these. Right, at the moment I'm sitting on 8 battle plans, which is enough to unlock 2 sectors. I think I only have to unlock this 1 sector though, because I already unlocked this, didn't I? Well, where am I? I'm in Chinchar. Is there anything I have to unlock in Medusa? I don't think there is. Yeah, no, it's all unlocked. So I've got 4 spare battle plans, technically, at this point in time, which is a good situation to be in. Alright, let's fight this battle. Another quick save, and in we go. Let's take Admiral Spire in. Yep, let's take that. Let's take that. That one, and what's my next least most damage? That one, I guess. Oh, I need to take another as well. So also you. Okay, what's that? 6? Yeah, 6. This is actually, I've used this exact fleet in multiplayer. Just 6 Avengers. Worked pretty well last time I tried it. If you like ramming. if that's all that's left of the universe is orcs, is it really that? Is it really so bad? Says Gal. No, the orcs are great. They can have the universe if they want it. Again, the orc fleet is one of my favourites in Battlefleet Gothic. So much skill, subtlety, and finesse required to use an orc fleet. I am, of course, being sarcastic. But I do like their no-nonsense, just point at the enemy and go approach. You do have to use them fairly carefully, to be fair, in terms of you know, how slow they are. You've got to get your manoeuvres right to catch certain enemies out. But they're such an awesome fleet. Once you get on top of stuff and start smashing them up, start ramming and doing all your boarding actions. Right, let's speed the game up because there's going to be quite a long way to travel before we engage each other at this rate.
Underway!
But I don't like the sound of this. Somehow I've managed to not spot them with my probes. And it looks like they're over here. Oh no. Oh no. I probed the wrong place.
Engaging engines.
Never a good thing to probe the wrong place. I've got to wait a whole minute before I can probe again. Well, the enemy's going to be on top of me by the time that occurs. Here we go. They're on top of me now.
Enemy sighted.
We don't need lock-on anymore, do we? Time to brace for impact. Time to point at the enemy. Point at the enemy. Point at the enemy. And ram. Ramming speed. Ramming speed. Oh, well, I've whiffed that one. It's alright. Plenty more ships where that came from. Oh, what a delicate strategy this is.
Initiate emergency repair.
No, actually, plasma bombing would probably not be a good idea right now, would it? Oh, okay, yeah, fine. If you want to fly directly into me, AI, that's fine. Yeah, just blow yourselves up. Oh, crap.
Cruising speed set.
Fine. Yeah, I'm fine with this. Oh, he's gone feral.
We serve.
Let's get him out of there, actually. Oh, I've run out of boost. Damn, wasn't paying attention. Alright, I guess we'll have to use the guns then. Boring guns. Oh, it's all over. Yep, quick and brutal. Bugs squashed, that's right, Cal. They're squashed good. Oh, is it that time already? It's time to end the stream, but I was having so much fun. Well, another successful bug squashing there. And we now own the Chinchar system. I have to wait a couple of turns before I can start buying upgrades for here, but also I'll have to save up some income. And the first thing I'll have to do with that income is spend it on a new ship for my Space Marine fleet down this way somewhere. But yeah, pretty good session, I'd say. Nothing lost of any significance and lots of stuff splattered. Making good progress now into the Chinchar system. And the Medusa system, we're still needing to clear out these last two orc strongholds, but we're definitely in a position where we're good and ready to strike with the the appropriately named Space Marine strike cruisers. Mostly all fixed up by this point. This fleet needs a little bit of TLC, but we haven't got the funds to do that yet. But we'll get around to it next session, I'm sure. So, yeah, 4 Space Marine fleets in this sector. That's immense. Space Marine crazy. Yeah, so good position to be in, I think. All good and ready to go for some more domination next time around. So I will be back tomorrow with the Battletech stream at the usual time of 3 p.m. UK time, and that's 10 a.m. Eastern if you're in the States or Canada or wherever in that direction. So feel free to join me there if you're available. So that's 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, and I'll be playing as usual the Battletech Extended 3025 mod. Still having loads of fun with that, still loads of stuff to discover, so come check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you thought, and of course if you're watching this on Twitch, you can catch my playlist on YouTube, which is channel_Doyle. So search for channel_Doyle on YouTube and you will find my stuff. But thanks again for watching, everyone. Really appreciate the new follows I've picked up today and the new subscriber as well. I was Emperor Krang in my Battletech stream earlier on. We'll be adding him in as a pilot tomorrow to join the rest of my subs. And I look forward to doing that. So for now I'm out. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.